Ah. Oh my goodness gracious. It's time to get down to brass tacks here. It's time to do what's important, which is coloring this silly image full of silly little freaks. Now, I'm not one to harp on a subject or an image or a topic or a thought or even an idea. But I will say that it does not appear that my pen is working. Well, that's interesting. Just a moment. Yes, my digital pen. And now it works. Technology sure is fickle. Sometimes you just have to click a little thingy, and then it'll just work. Not for any particular reason, but just because you asked it nicely to. Sometimes all you have to say is please. Speaking of little freaks, let's give this little freak a paint job. I think it's about time. He's been due one for a while. Been sitting here in his monochromatic brown and black. Holy sweet Christmas. There could have been some overlap there. That was dangerous. Not to worry though, I am a professional. In some regard, in some aspect, in some manner. What the fuck are his colors? Is he just black and white and then like a little bit of pink and a little bit of yellow? I think it's important that everyone knows that I looked up his name, but I spelled it Spantom. It was not intentional, but it is where we are. Well, he's got little red cheeks. That's good. It's nice to have a little bit of color. Does that mean his tongue is also white? Does he have a tongue? No. No, he does not have a tongue. It is important lore to know that Spanton Deltarune does not have a tongue. He never did. I learn new things every day in this line of work. Now this is a bright red son of a bee. Well, perhaps I will lower my brush size, considering the level of detail that we are dealing with here. It is exorbitantly small. You don't get it twisted. This is the yellow eye. I don't know why you'd have glasses in two different colors like this if you were not watching something cool like Jaws 3D. But instead, we've got two differently colored glasses. Just kind of for the sake of it. Okay, well that's not the right pink at all. That's marginally better. It's a little lighter. There we go. It's like a soft pink, like a pastel pink. It's like the kind of pink you could bring home to the family. Say, check out this nice color. I suppose I could create another layer. And I will. And now there's two of them. You know, it would be really nice and simple. Be Mr. Saturn here. Let's get a look-see. Alright, that's Mr. Saturn. Well, there's a limited amount of results on this. That's interesting. Mr. Saturn and the Journey of Life. That sounds like a video that should be 3 hours long, but it's only 3 minutes long. Interesting. Alright, so he's flesh colored. He's got all the tints and pigments of a fleshman. But he doesn't have arms or legs. He kinda has ankles and little footsies. He's got little feetsies that he walks around on, meandering his way through life and ambling this way and that. It's why he's so goddarn endearing. I love looking at this little guy. Most of us do. Anyone with real taste. Frankly, if you look at Mr. Saturn and think anything other than doll, what a little fella. There's not much I have to say to you. Other than, shucks, buckaroo. You really need to rethink your values here. Monsieur Saturn here is one primo boy. And he's got his whole life figured out. Perhaps it's a hint of jealousy in your intonation. Just relax a little bit, fella. It's not that deep. Yeah, that's not the correct word, I know it. That's probably better to somebody. No, that's fucking beautiful. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. What color slime should be? It'll be blue. Alright, so we got Alright, so now I'm going to be coloring the Dradgon the Querist slime from famous game Dradgon the Querist. He's blue. Sometimes they're not blue, I understand that. Just... oh my goodness gracious, where did I go? Where are you? Alright, he's just a blue guy. What can I say? But you know what? He's not afraid of being green. Like a certain frog, or perhaps a very well animated alien. May or may not have said that. That's all conjecture. Nothing too concerning. Nothing too frown-worthy. We're just drawing pictures. Coloring. It's like a big old coloring book. Except I set all the lines. Boy howdy, there's a lot of these sons of bitches. Look at him. Blue as the day he was born. And he's got little white eyes. I would be alarmed if I saw this little guy looking at me. I might shriek, screech, or bellow, or some such. All I know is it would not be a very good time, I think. I would not want this guy anywhere near me. Oh my goodness. It's Bomberman 64. Oh. That's good stuff. That's the Greenland. I love the Greenland song. It's fucking beautiful. I think these guys have white eyes. Yeah, I think this song is called like Green Village. Something like that. I'm not sure, but it rips, alright? Alright, Ratchet and the Clank. Alright, well, I gotta type his name again because they didn't understand that I was looking for the little fella and not the long backs. Oh, Google thinks it's so smart. Well, if Google's so smart, why is Microsoft losing so much money? They're not related? Neither are we. This guy's gray. He's like the kind of Jedi that most people say they would want to be because they want to have the cool sword and be respected, but they also want to fuck. People just want to have their cake and eat it too. If you want to be a gray Jedi, whatever, well, then do it. They're not holding you back here, Sonny Jim. The only thing holding you back is your moral capacity. Alright, his britches are black, but his tummy is gray. I don't know because I'm looking at a dang photograph of him. I think that this song is actually magical. I think it has actually magical properties that when you listen to it, it'll give you some kind of status buff, which is pretty cool. Could you imagine if listening to a song for a few minutes would make you run faster? That's not a joke, I'm actually asking. I remember one time I heard a song and it made me dance really fast. I don't know if it would make me run though. It's really difficult to get me to run anywhere. Boy, I'd have to be in some real hot water to start running. It hasn't happened yet. Well, honestly, I hope it never does. Because if I have to run, then something's wrong. This silly little robot thinks he knows what he's doing with his life. And then he ended up following this wild, wicked son of a bee. At what point do you just look at your surroundings and think, maybe I don't have it all figured out? For Clank's sake, I hope it's soon. This silly little sea biscuit's really gonna get into a world of trouble if he follows this bad hombre around. It's like a delicate pizza pie, a dang Jenga tower of trouble and problems. I'm sure if you gave him all your money, he'd probably be pretty chill about it. It's one of those things. Alright, little sweet St. Peter. Oh boy, Clank doesn't know what he's in for. It's a world of hurt with these guys. This is the wrong crowd for him to be waddling with. For one thing, the Dradgun Queerest Slime, he's a bad guy. He'll eat you or something. I think he just like extends into your direction, hits you with his body. I don't know exactly, but it's really fucking rude. suppose the next logical step would be the borrower Arietti here. Alright, let's look this up. Oh, there's two T's in it. I'm so sorry that I spelled your name wrong, Arietti. Sweet Christmas jingle. So it's the secret world of Arietti and not the borrower Arietti. I think I got the borrower Arietti thing from the illegal copy that I watched many years ago with my brother that he had torrented. Illegally, I might add. It was against the law, and then we watched the movie and it was a pretty good movie. I thought those little freaks wandering around in the ins and outs of the house and whatnot was all very charming. They're like Smurfs, but they're not blue. They steal a bunch of shit though. They call them borrowers in the shitty translation, I think, but they should call them the thieves. Because borrowing implies that they're gonna give it back. Now, see, I did find the borrower Arietti right here, but I think that was from the same people that also pirated the movie. Borrowers. I think that just is different. It's a book series by Mary Norton. Well, shucks. Imagine pulling up your floorboards and you just see a couple fellas. What are they doing down there? You lighting candles? You're gonna burn my fucking house down. It's a big ass candle and your roof is made of my wooden floor. You're gonna fucking melt the lacquer and also die of smoke inhalation. They really didn't think that through. They should have had, like, Christmas lights or something filtered all the way through the floorboards. Maybe snake them through walls or something. Not anything but a candle. But I suppose at this point, maybe in history, they didn't have such advanced Christmas light technology. So they had to resign themselves to candles, smoke inhalation, and inevitably death. And yet, with Arietti here, we have her carrying a tiny lantern on the box art. Disney presents this? Oh, jeez. Why'd they make the little boy look like a serial killer on the cover? Also, she's carrying a spoon with one big sugar cube in it. Why would she carry the whole spoon? Wouldn't she just use, like, a bag or tie a rope around it? Wouldn't the spoon be way heavier? And then it's just, like, all in the back? And the spoon's really smooth, so wouldn't that just slide right off of it? This just seems like poor form, really. Also, what is the— is that a firefly in the light? What is this technology? Why didn't she share that with the borrowers? They were gonna fucking burn their house down. She's got little firefly technology. I think my favorite character in the secret world of Arietti— oh, this guy calls it the borrower too. That guy also watched the pirated version. It's the secret world of Arietti, guys. You're really showing your hand here. But anyway, my favorite character was probably Arietti's mom. She's really endearing pretty much the entire time. She reminds me of Pearl from Steven Universe. Not a small amount because she's got a big honkin' schnoz, and I just love that in character designs. I should have drawn Arietti's mom instead of her. Oh, but her mom wouldn't be caught dead outside of their cute little hole house. Yep. just love the way they animated her character freaking out when that one cleaner lady or whoever that was just discovers her and she starts wigging out. Then the lady just puts her right into the jar. Doesn't even think about the societal repercussions of that one. Especially when they caught it on film. Sweet Christmas, that was embarrassing if I'm honest. Just puts her right into the jar too, with like a big old toad grin on her face. Haru, that's her fucking name. I only know that because I'm looking at all the images and it says it right there. Yeah, I really like Arietti's mom. She's probably the best character in the movie. Arietti's cool and all, but like, I don't know. She's a Ghibli protagonist for sure. Then the sick child. They really shouldn't have given him like that look in his eyes though. Like there's no wonder there. It looks like a murder lust. I don't remember the boy's name, but on this box cover he does look like a serial killer. Looks like somebody who's staring at a spider's legs he just tore off to see how it would react. Buddy, I'll tell you, the spider's not going to be happy about it. They're going to wriggle around and it's going to suck. You're like Sid from Toy Story. There's something wrong with you intrinsically in your brain. There's a lot of things you gotta unpack there. It's never gonna get addressed because you're a young boy and they just think, well, boys will be boys, as he's inhaling the jarred mom stink. That's a foul sentence. Anyway, back to what I was doing here. I was gonna just look up this pictures of this lady because I needed to know what her colors were. That's really the long and short of it. Got on a bit of a side tangent there, but I suppose that's the name of the game. So let's face it, this is gonna take me probably until the end of the universe to finish drawing this bad boy. I mean, at least I'm in the coloring phase, and there is that, but if I'm being honest with you, and I always am, buddy, that doesn't mean jack diddly squat. This is gonna take the rest of my life. Conceivably the rest of everyone's lives. I'm thinking that maybe this part's hair. It's supposed to be split. Like, this is part of it right here. And then, is this another part of it? I'm gonna say probably. Then I'm just gonna color that whole thing and just call it good. I'm noticing the window freaking out. That's probably, there we go. It's because my background changed. Let's see what it is. Well, that's classy. That was a good game. Alright, so her little clip is orange and her hair is like auburn. I like that. I'm gonna finish coloring it though, to see what it looks like. Yeah, that's definitely incorrect. Alright, so does it need to be more red? Now, it's just too red now. It's like an in-between. I'm gonna leave it like that and just say that that's correct. And no one can tell me that I'm wrong because there's no one else in the conversation here. It's just me. Even if there was someone who put a little chat response there, I wouldn't read it. I don't do that. Not since the incident. And she's got really bright white fucking skin. She's very pale, which is weird because she gets a lot of sun. And also she's small. I'm not sure if the size would really mean anything in terms of the sun exposure, but I do think that it probably would lead to you getting cancer pretty quickly, just in general. Makes you wonder if the borrowers, which is what I'm going to refer to them as, if they have like some kind of super resistance to cancer. Because they are more or less just small people. I'm pretty sure that's the whole deal, is that they're people but little. How does that even work? How were you born a small person? Who was the first small person born? These are the real important questions. She's a little more pink. There, that'll do. But you gotta wonder about these things. What's up with the lore of the secret world of Arietti? How did they establish themselves in someone else's house? How did they find it? Were they nomads at some point? And they had to settle down in a house? What's the deal with all these bozos? And then there's the boy who's wild and still small. He's both small and wild at the same time. It was crazy. Oh, see, I made a clear error when drawing this character. So I gave her the kind of sweater-esque neck bit here, but that's not accurate because by the time she has short sleeves, she has like a little Henley on or something. She's got like a Henley cut to it. So this isn't accurate to the game. I just called it a fucking game. Well, I guess if you want to get down to business here, life is really just a big game. So let me just make a small adjustment here. Don't worry, it won't take any time at all. See, I'm a fucking professional. I know what I'm doing here. Bing bong boop, now it's correct to the lore of the game movie. Alright, the one thing that doesn't change is your red dress. So it's kind of more of a fuchsia. It's leaning towards some kind of pinkish color or red. It's like at an in-between section. Let's see if I nail it on the first go. Yeah, that seems good. I'll just keep that. You don't need to fix what isn't broken. And it helps if nothing was broken in the first place. Man, sometimes shit breaks and it's like, fuck. What am I going to use to fix this? Like a wrench? I don't know how to fix this. Especially if it's like a social problem. Those are the most difficult kind to fix. Because most people just don't want to fix them. They just want to imagine that they're not actually happening. Yeah, if I think real hard that this isn't happening, then it might as well not be real. Because according to my perception, there is no problem. It is what it is. We're all just trying to live, man. That doesn't mean you should abandon your fellow human beings for some other thing. Sometimes you just gotta be epic. What the fuck is this? Oh, it's her little, her needle sword. Yeah. How's this for that color? Yeah, it's a little more muted. Yeah, that'll do. And she has a big bag full of items. Must not have much inventory space, though. I can't imagine you could. It's such a small sack. Then she also has a rope. Frankly, I don't know what color ropes are, so it's hard to say. I don't think I've ever seen a rope. Maybe I should go to like a Lowe's and see if they have any rope there. And then I could find out what the ideal rope color is. You could look online, but then you're just not looking at the genuine article. And I think that's basically like lying to yourself. I'll just settle for like a dark yellow. It's like brown, but not as brown. Some would call it sacrilegious to draw that kind of yellow. Me, I call it rope. This yellow is much more blatant about its actions. I don't know what's going on there, but now it's that. Wow, Arietti, you're going crazy here. Absolutely ballistic. It's kind of wild. Let me give you the whites of your eyes real quick so you look like a person. There. Every Studio Ghibli character has those big emotional eyes. And only sometimes do they make them look like serial killers when they're shaded in a certain way. I can't blame them for that though, it's just the way they were drawn. That's like getting pissed off at Jessica Rabbit for having huge titties. It's not her fault. You just drew her like that. And it's not the artist's fault either. He just has a penis. There, a little more depth to that line art that I drew probably about 17 years ago now. She's got like white pants or something. Are they white? I don't know. They look kind of tan. She might have different colored trousers, so it's hard to say exactly what color they are at that particular point in the story. It might be that she's not wearing pants at all, but it's just the dress bit. So it's just her legs, but I feel like that would be a stupid fucking idea if you're climbing around and doing all these crazy things. Why wouldn't you be wearing pants? Especially when you're wearing a dress. Maybe I'm just old-fashioned. I just think it would be smart to like wear pants pretty much all the time. But it definitely doesn't seem like she is. I mean, they don't look like pants. Shit. I hope I wasn't accidentally getting like a kind of upskirt drawing going here. It's not intentional, but she's not wearing pants, so I don't really have a choice. I should have just drew her mother. She's not wearing pants either, but her dress is really long, so it's not as big a deal. I really thought she was wearing pants. At least, I'm pretty sure that's the mindset I had when drawing this character. But it is what it is. Sometimes we all live in the shadows of our mistakes. This is just a slightly different brown than what's going on in the background. It's not as red. It's more... Alright. I think that'll do it for Arietti here. The representation works, I think, but now that I'm looking at her, she might be a little too tall. She's so tiny in the movie. She's such a little character. She's the size of, like, my pinky finger. How would you even interact with a character like that? And if you were a character like that, would you just be hearing Shadow of the Colossus music all the time? I think I would. Let's do Squigs next. I like Squigs. I tell you what, that Skullgirls, they got some crazy cool designs in that game. Drawn by one Alex Ahad. Or at least I think that's what their name was. Either way, they drew the hell out of these characters, and they did a good job. Not even mentioning all the crazy-ass animation going into that game. And you gotta respect the idea that they're gonna give him, like, the jiggliest titties in the entire world. It's kind of crazy, actually, just thinking about it. I think it's darker. Yeah. I tell you, I didn't play a whole lot of Squiggly back when I played Skullgirls. I really liked Big Band, and Cerebella, and Robo Fortune was pretty fun. And Beowulf. I also really thought Painwheel was a lot of fun. Peacock was annoying as shit. But, you know, that was kind of the whole gimmick. Really like the character design, though. Oh shoot, Buster. She has really pale skin because she's all dead and stuff. It'd be like something like that. Yeah, I think I nailed it in one. This is a reference to the fact that I drew this character one time before and I really liked it, so I made it my entire online identity in terms of every single icon that I use in anything at any point, at any time. It's just cool. I think it's funny that Squiggly is drinking a Diet Pepsi. It's not healthy. It's recently been found out to be very not healthy. But she's dead, so what does it matter, you know? Can't live a little, so you might as well die a lot. That's what I always say. She's got her pinky out because she cares about her spices. I think her hands are gonna because it will do the sleeve a little bit like that or something. No, that's not wide enough. Hold on. That's better. Bones are pretty close to white, if not white outright. Wait, does she have a hand that's just bones? Hold on. Let me see the character. Oh my god. Oh shit. One of her hands are just bones. I guess I never noticed that because she wears those big old sleeves. Nope, yeah, one of her hands are bones. That's a fact, Jack. Well, I better rectify this immediately. But it's fine. I already drew her fingers pointy, so it's not that big a deal. I didn't know that she had a bone hand, though. That's crazy. But you learn a lot of stuff when you draw as many dang pictures as I do. Especially when you actually use references. If you don't use references, you should try it. It's like cheating, but everyone thinks it's cool. It's like kind of a purplish red, like a wine red. Maybe not a wine, it's not quite that dark. Something like that. No, that won't sell any copies of Marvel 3. Alright, that'll do, I guess. Whether or not it's actually the correct color, I'm not really one to say. I don't have any jurisdiction in that sect of art. Not much of a colorist, it turns out, but I'm trying to get better at it. I've been working on it for a while now. What if I just did one of those numbers? That's better. Or at least I've decided that it is, and will not change it beyond this. One important thing about art is to be a little more decisive, but if you're gonna draw a picture, at least know what the dang colors are supposed to be. Or have an idea or something. If you don't, it's gonna be a big old wall of shit you're gonna be staring at. Oh jeez. See that? I'm gonna be catching mistakes like this all over the damn place. It's like I drew over 156 characters. Oh, God. Maybe I should make the bone colors a little darker since I'm just using the same color as the sleeves. I guess it doesn't really matter. It's probably fine. I won't get any nasty emails about this one. I'm just gonna color this gray. I'm thinking it's more of a gray anyway. It's not like anyone will notice. No one's even looking at the screen. I'm not even looking at the screen. Oddly enough, she does have whites for eyes. They aren't empty sockets filled with blood. I always thought that was a unique choice. This has got to be a blue silver. It'll come across as kind of just a blue gray, because silver is actually just kind of a blue gray. The straw is going to be a bright turquoise. It's striking. It's just a good straw color. If you're ever wondering what color a straw should be, bright turquoise, like a teal. It's a good color. I'm gonna use the same color as that for this head thing. It's like a band, I guess. I don't know. This big old guy comes out of it. And there's this bright candy cane red. It's so red, it's the color of violence. Oh, cheapers. She's got like very close to Sonic shoes. They're a little pointier, but I don't know, man. They're Sonic-esque. Alright, now for this dangerous, it's kind of like a deep violet. Thinking like that. Start from the pussy zone and expand outward. It's my common MO when I go to mow. Not the lawn, but the bar. I don't like mowing the lawn. I'll get over it, but I don't like doing it. What did the grass ever do to us, you know? If you tell me it grew, I'll tell you you should go rewatch Despicable Me. This whole thing was about the moon, not the lawn. There's a bigger picture than that. I like this small instance of the song repeating just before the next one starts. Is this already repeating, by the way? I haven't really been paying attention, but I'm pretty sure it is. It started repeating within the first 40 minutes. This is a 3.5 hour long whole thing. We're already repeating. Oh shoot. Considering I've only been listening to this for 50 minutes and it's already repeating, I might as well just do something else with this music now. Alright, well here's something. from Ninteen Gaming. Playlist Nintendo chill music to work study in the morning. And it's got a little looping video of a me. Let's see it. This is from Tomodachi Life. I've never played that game, but I understand that people really like it. Alright, well, I'm just gonna roll with this for now. I have no issues with Tomodachi Life, because I don't really know what it is, if I'm being honest with you. I'm just gonna color this purple. There's so much dense line work in there that you're not even gonna see that shit. But I think that there is a tiny little else. I can just use a sleeve color. Just kinda... Yeah, you can't see that at all. I guess it doesn't really matter. Anyway, it's time for Leviathan. Just kind of a general, kind of pissy, kind of tan. Like a bit pissy tan. A little bit of a pissy tan in the sky. And you know, Leviathan, I think I would call a bit pissy in the game as well. He's got a bit of a tude. But not with his good pal Squiggly, who he also lives in the head of. I imagine you'd want to be pals with someone whose head you live inside. Just seems like a good move in general. I have fully realized that at some point I'm going to be coloring JOT, and I will say that's probably going to be fine. The first thought was a complete nightmare panic because JOT is the most complicated fucking robot in the entire universe. But on second thought, most of those colors are just kind of blue, orange, green. It should be fine, probably. I'm not really one to get hung up on details like that, so why start now? Besides, once I start it, it'll have started. And once something starts, there's an end to it, too. One way or another. Alright, well, there's Squiggly. Drinking her Diet Pepsi or whatever. I haven't really committed to it. It's kind of like a non-product placement deal we got going on here. I noticed this little line here that I don't need. There we go. That's fucking beautiful, man. That's what you like to see when you wake up in the morning thinking about beauty in the world. This morning when I woke up, I was thinking about Mark Rebier, as I have one of his songs as my morning alarm. I don't know if I'm going to keep that morning alarm. Not because I don't like his song, but because I don't like morning alarms. Maybe my body could just figure out when to wake up. We don't all have to be so reliant on technology. Sometimes we can just do things. I can't believe it. I colored Spamton, but I didn't color his Pippas, which is kind of vital to his character design. This is going to be nearly unnoticeable because of how blue this shit is. what this fucking thing is, but I'm just gonna color it the way I want, instead of thinking of how some institution would do it. I may not be the man in the sense that I'm not a government agency, but I would say I'm the man in the case that I kick ass a little bit. So when I say something like, I'm the man, it's not like a rap album thing, necessarily. It could be. I don't see why it couldn't be. I suppose I could make a rap album. I think everybody that's 20-something does that at least once. I mean, I guess if they have any ambition, they try it at least once. It will probably fail, but you don't do it because you know it's going to succeed. You do it because you know it would be really stupid. You'll regret it later. You'll think about it like, oh Jesus Christ, I really did that, huh? I'm really one of those guys. And I'll be honest with you, that realization's really funny. I think it's worth the personal humiliation. To just be like, man, I am really the kind of guy who makes a solo rap album, huh? Based off of nothing. Yeah, it depends on, can you spit the bars? Can you elucidate the youth? For me, the answer is no on both fronts, but I can talk pretty fast if I want to. I was about to be enraged that we already heard this song. Then I remembered that it was on the other playlist. Because the first song we heard on this was from Tomodachi Life. This is just a repeat based on what songs we have listened to, not necessarily what songs have been presented. In of itself, that's not necessarily an issue. Which is to say, I don't really give two shits in a horsefly. Here to color this dang picture. It's gonna take me about 14 fucking years. Which I suppose is a bit of a markdown from the 7 billion or whatever it was before. That's not too bad. I'd say there was a big jump. It's because my process has sped up so much. It can, though. I think it should. First step is, well, one thing is I'm gonna finish all these dang drawings I'm doing. Not necessarily all of them on stream. The reason I chose this one to do, aside from the fact that it makes the most sense, is because fuck, it's gonna take me a long time to make this. And I do mean a very long time. It was a foolish endeavor, truly, to make something as complicated as this for something as important as commission promises. Something that you could make simply with a single image and a single character, bisected by a couple lines, demonstrating the prize in each category. A couple bottom line postscripts saying what extra bonus shit you can get for paying a couple extra dollars. That stuff up there. But you know what you don't get out of that? You don't get whatever the fuck is going on over here. You don't get a cute little picture of Marx or Kirby. Midna with absurdly thick thighs, exposing my taste in women. Or this picture of a frog. I'm gonna hang on for the next few seconds. You wouldn't get any of that. So in that aspect, this is valuable. You get a very clear picture, literally, of all the stuff I'm capable of doing. I'm trying a different approach to coloring right now, which is to say, clustered progress. Yeah, it'll work as well as it works. Not really a concern, not truly. Fuck, I've been going for about an hour already. At least actually drawing for about an hour. That's kind of wild, a little crazy, a little nutty cuckoo. What else can I just color? I'll just try and color all the things that aren't characters, that I don't have to look up, because then it will go a little bit faster, you see. Now this plaque is going to be a kind of blue-gray. Yeah, something like that. Something that really gets the point across. I forgot about this RV there yet drawing I did. Which is crazy because it's adorable and incredible at the same time. These dumpy little so-and-sos all around. Look at Chunky Boy up there. The little guy over here asking for uppies. It's something. I don't know what it is, but it is something. Perhaps to behold, perhaps to be held. Such as when one asks for uppies. Fuck, but I'm not the pro at this kind of thing. I don't care to speak in grammatical correctness. Hell's bells, my grammatical acuity has never been a strong suit of mine. I've been pretty okay at spelling though. Typing, not so much, but I know how the words are supposed to be spelled. You know what, I'm going to speed up this process a little bit here. I started playing the first Neo. Aside from that, the bosses so far, it's a pretty fun game. I'm at the second boss where the lady kicks you really hard and it makes it so you can't move around much. I'm not a fan of her. She's very pretty, don't get me wrong, I would never take that away from her, but I will say that I would like to take away her ability to paralyze my bones and kick me to death. There's a lot of fellas I do know that wouldn't mind being kicked to death by a pretty lady, and I can't say I cast stones in those glass houses, but I can say that I don't appreciate it in this particular adventure. I'd rather she not kick me to death. I think that's wholly fair. I think toxic relationships are much better when they're fictional. And anywhere else, I think they can get stuffed. Yeah, Taking a hardline stance on anything will make you a target of something. But that's okay, especially when the people that are mad at you like something stupid. Like real toxic relationships. What kind of idiot's into that? Now, if we're talking about the toxic kind of relationships that, say, vampires and werewolves get into, then I'm game. Because that's just a bunch of silly stuff. We're just having a good time there. Has nothing to do with reality. That's why it's fun. I'm gonna color Nico Robin here. Her whole outfit is basically gray. Like a dark gray. I'm gonna color it entirely so. I'm gonna get the highlights in there after the fact. It's just where I'm at in life, you know? Sometimes you just gotta take the grays down and fill the open holes. It ain't exactly up to me what you're filling with, though. It's not my area of expertise. If you want to learn about filling holes, ask your parents. I can draw some holes. I could watch the movie Holes. Stanley Yelnats, what a character. Wouldn't you say? I'm not listening to you. I should look up an image of Miss Water 7. She is the focal point and the best part, so it would make the most sense to seek this gal out specifically. Nico Robin's the type of lady that when you say you love her, no one asks why. You just understand. They get it. Golly, imagine meeting somebody like Nico Robin in real life. Maybe not so much the magical hands, but like all the other bits. What if you met someone that was a fugitive? She just happened to also be absolutely gorgeous. Now, I don't know about any of you, but I know how I would feel about it. I would have no qualms hiding her crimes. Just the kind of fella I am, I suppose. I realize that is aiding and abetting, but I'm abetting that I don't really care. It's a little deeper than that. Not my logic for blue. Ah, see, that's how the color quality gets you. Gotta be careful with that kind of thing. Look at how much else of this looks whack because of that. I should just turn these off. I don't know why they're on in the first place. I see that I missed some spots here and there. That's okay. Alright, anyhow. Let's draw it a little more. I think that's acceptable. One thing that's really important when you're drawing Nico Robin, you gotta make sure you get the correct amount of melanin. It's important to the character design. If I see too many people cosplaying as Nico Robin, I might go ballistic. She's just that pretty. It's a very normal reaction when you see someone pretty to just go completely ballistic. At least that's what I tell myself after the fact. It's my way of not dwelling on the situation, where I completely make a fool out of myself. The best way to tell that I'm attracted to somebody is when I look at them and I don't immediately make some kind of stupid remark. Mostly because I clam up and get nervous. So I'll shut up for at least 3 beautiful seconds before inevitably saying something stupid anyway. Usually in an attempt to be funny. It's not that big a deal, really. It's just humor. This song sounds like it came out of an Undertale fan game, and I don't exactly know how to explain what I mean. I almost forgot to color his eyes. This is an audio cue to tell you that I'm looking at cosplayers of Nico Robin right now. Because I'm being quiet. And I will say out loud that I'm looking respectfully, but we all know the truth. I'm like that scene in The Mask where his jaw hits the table, his tongue rolls out, and his eyes bug out like 30 feet. That's more or less the vibe here. But once you see I've reassumed control, you can know that I'm done doing that. For the time being, at least. Man, how did people get so gorgeous? You know what I mean? Okay, now I gotta go from looking at these beautiful people to coloring Navi from Ocarina of Time. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, it's either Navi or it's the 2025 Honda Navi motorcycle. There's a Steam Workshop page for him, too. I have to scroll a little bit to see the silly little blue fairy. I remember people really getting on Navi's case about being annoying or something. I never really felt that way, though. I always thought it was cool to have a big, silly fairy following me around like Tinkerbell, telling me to look at stuff. It's like, if you do not like Navi, you should try again. That kind of thing. I don't know how this like southern intonation kind of snuck into my voice this day, but It's going. It's just kind of the vibe, I suppose. It's just where I'm at today. Couldn't tell you just how authentic it is. Not very, I would say. Well, you don't need to ask any Southern Belles whether or not that's authentic. They can tell just by the way I'm speaking. Some kind of phony shit going on there. It's alright. It's mostly not on purpose. Like I said, just kind of the vibe we got right now. I wasn't originally planning on listening to more Nintendo music, but I didn't think of what songs to play before, like, about 20 minutes before streaming. And I was like, yeah, I'll just do some Nintendo songs. Really banking on that being chill as hell. And I think it did the job at least semi-well. To some kind of degree. Just draw a fucking circle, bud. That's Navi, alright. She's a floating orb. A ball. She's got wings that are kind of very light blue. I keep coming back to a steely blue, but it's the only color that I can really think would be appropriate for a fairy's wings. Aside from just like pure light maybe, or something. I don't know. I don't really know all I'm talking about. Sometimes I just open my mouth and sound pours out like it's a canal sluice. I just start speaking and think, yeah, I'll just keep going down this road, and eventually the alphabet soup I ate this morning will come back up in some kind of language. That's how words work. And how else are they gonna work? There hasn't been steady jobs available for words for the past 19, 20 years. Hell's shit, and that's just the way it is in Hell's Kitchen. Cook me up a reason why I should jump into the microwave oven like a Toasty Toes bagel bite. If I was doing any more than the flat colors, Navi would be all blurred and shit. be all fancy effects and whatnot, like a little orb of shit. But not the kind of orb of shit you think you when you see it. More like a, You know, I wonder if this is even going to be effective as a commission sheet sometimes. I don't wonder for very long, because if I do, it makes me a little sad. I don't tend to dwell on the possibility that I'm wasting my time. It's not a waste of time if you're having fun, though. At least that's basically my outlook on that kind of thing. Alright, so there's Nabby. I guess I'll do Spooky next. In her jump scare mansion. It's such a shame that she had to change the name from Spooky's House of Jump Scares, which was frankly a way better name. House of Jump Scares it just rolls off the tongue better than Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion. Just a rip-roaring shame. I will say that Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion is a far better game than the House of Jump Scares. There's a lot more to it, a lot more going on. It's just more fun as an experience. Get all kinds of little wooden signs creaking out at you, rolling boom. I love that about it. I love when the little signs come out and go boo. It's always funny. I'll slap my knee and tickle my belly whenever I think about it. It really drives home the hee-hee-hoo-hoos. Ah, hell in a handbasket. Needs to be more muted. Why am I going with some fancy fan art? Just go with the GIF, buckaroo. Alright. That's fine. Alright. And then her dress is kind of like that. If the main artist of Spooky ever sees this fan art, I apologize for giving her titties. Believe me when I say it's supposed to be more of like a ribcage situation, compounded with foreshortening, but unfortunately it does look like I just gave Spooky a rack. And while that's not necessarily a negative aspect, it may have just gone against the artistic representation of the character, who is a ghost. A murder ghost, mind you. I don't really know anything about this character, other than she's got a big old house that goes on for a really long time. And she set up all these cute little traps that scream at you. It's got like secret bullshit. I think there's like a school in there or something. Like a little house. And a laboratory. All kinds of things that frankly should be concerning, but you know, not any more so than anything else in there, I guess. I just wanted to go on record saying I did not mean to give Spooky a rack. And I do hope that the artist can forgive me for that. I hope that it's not misrepresented in any way. I think her skin's kind of like this. Yeah, I'll go with that. It's like 3 shades of blue that gradually reach towards green. Holy fucking shit. Oh, jeepers. Jeepers resplendent creepers. It's still probably not bright enough here. Let me just kind of... Yeah, that'll do. I'll fix the bleed over here after I get her arms. Some of these images I'm finding for my Google image research into the characters, different designs and whatnot. One of them, I gotta ask the question, why do ghosts sometimes sweat? I don't understand why Spooky of all ghosts would sweat, considering, well, I don't imagine she has adrenal glands for one thing, or sweat glands for that matter. I don't imagine she has much of a heart rate, or any of the things that you would require to gather sweat in any particular place. Not to mention, even if that were the case, well, it's like a sundress or something. So exactly how are you getting sweaty in a sundress? With like the arms out and everything? I'd get it if it was like a suit or like a big gown or some kind of big floppy dress or some shit. But it's a sundress. Those are basically meant for the sun. How do you sweat in those? It seems to me like there's something going on here. It's defying the logic of the sundress and the idea behind sleeplessness. Perhaps the sleeplessness is lending. Oh, never mind. I see what's going on here. Now, just imagine I didn't say anything just now. Well, that's not gonna work, is it? I wonder if Spooky's jump scare mansion has like underwater levels. That's what the song makes me think of as underwater levels. They can be really cool. It also sucks shit, but sometimes they're really cool. I'm thinking about the one from Donkey Kong Country. It had really nice music. I'm starting to wonder right now, in fact, if I'm thinking about that from Donkey Kong Country because this is from Yoshi's Woolly World. Never mind what I'm saying. Oh, whoops. I tried clicking on this. Oh. Okay, so there is some Donkey Kong Country music in here. Case in point. But this is Trunk Twister. This is from Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. I never played that one, but I've also never played almost any Donkey Kong game aside from Donkey Kong Country 1, which I thought was fun. I like that game. I never completed it or anything because, well, I'm not much of a 2D platformer kind of guy, I guess. Not that that can't change, it's just I never played a whole lot of them. I grew up with games like The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, and first Super Smash Brothers, Star Fox. Eventually branched out to games on like the PlayStation 2, GameCube. But I very much started out with that Nintendo 64 goodness. Spread the innocence on my soul like a nice melting butter. There wasn't much more to it than that. It was just a good time. About the second that I turn this son of a bitch on, I'm gonna see a bunch of holes do really work here. Let's see it. Oh my goodness. It's like a boat. It's leaking. As the kids say, ripperoni. I wonder if kids do say that, or if maybe I just say that and just blame it on the children. It wouldn't be the first time I've blamed children for something. It's just funny. There's not much deepness to it. It's just funny. Yeah, that's reasonable here. Why would this have some kind of yellow shine to it when it's not yellow? I'll expand on this later, but right now that's just going to be what it is. Well, there's Miss Spookworth. Sweet Jesus Christ. Make sure you don't forget, there's a lot of this to go. Peter Griffin, where'd you get all that melanin? Oh, shoot. Oh. That's more correct, I think. It's all because I kept brown maxing. I should have been coloring these without the big background stuff. Mark still looks good. That's because Mark's always looks good. These fellas are just fine, aside from all the holes and shadows color work. That all aside, still is looking pretty alright. I guess this bit's a bit too dark. It's like Peter Griffin all over again. There. That's just what happens when you have such an oppressive color on top of everything else. Even this isn't correct. And it's just a fucking wooden lion. It should be like that color. That's the truth right there. What else did I mess up? That's like a really garish pink, but it'll be fine, I guess. didn't take till Nico Robin showed up for me to figure out that having a big old color in the background, as oppressive as that brown is, really would mess up the jiving of all the other colors. Let's give it a save real quick. Set this down. Close this. Stand up. Stretch. Oh. When you sit so much, you gotta remember to keep standing every now and again, otherwise your butt's gonna fall off. I know a guy who sat for 3 days straight, and then he tried standing up and his butt came right off of the chair. After a minute it just walked right off and we never saw it again. We're going for a little over 2 hours here. Shut up. That means I'm gonna switch over to playing a video game now. So if you don't care about that part of this whole thing, now is the time to leave. Or if you explicitly care about that part, you've been waiting for it, well, good news. It's happening really goddarn soon now. Oh, I'm gonna stop lollygagging here. Alright. Let's see. Swap over here. Look at that. Celico has an update queued. And I didn't give it permission to update yet, so it won't. Hit play on that bad boy. Alright. What do we got? At some point, routine is going to show up, and I'll be able to take its audio. Yeah. At some point. I'm just going to stop that. That's going to be quiet now. Okay. Now we're in the goddamn. Okay. Now. Well, is this it? Nope. No, that's not it. Hey, OBS, check this out. It's a whole program that you can record the audio of. You can do it. I believe in you. Sweet Jesus. Well, it doesn't seem like Monster doesn't recognize routine here, which is really funny. Bit of a shame because it's got such good audio design. Come on. I don't know why it's not recognizing it. That's silly. Let's see. Oh, you can see the corner of the window because of how my setup is. Check that out. Here, let me try this. I'll click on that. Now it's a minimized window, which is crazy. Imagine minimizing a window. There it is. Now it recognizes it. Check this out. Bam! I just had to minimize the window first. That makes a lot of sense if you don't think about it. Alright. Mall. Yeah, I went shopping the last time. Don't remember what I bought. I think it was some kind of cute little device that I put into my knot gun so I could shoot knot bullets. Look at this. Alright. That's camera action. Right. I can get on the floor. Man, the view quality of this reminds me of all of the fucking liminal games I play. With all their little, filters and things. VHS shit. Does it seem brighter? Something's rattling around in here like it's a Gary's Mod ragdoll. Alright, if I can see in here, we'll know that something's up with the gamma. Alright, we should be okay then. Now what the dilly was I doing? That's my gun. It's got a flashlight on it now, which I think is pretty cool. It moves so slowly. Alright, so that's the place I was at. And I think I came in through here. I believe there were ne'er-do-wells around. But I'll hear them before I see them. Those guys are loud as shit. Not terribly worried about them though. They aren't exactly threatening if you ask me. Oh, something going on with this device? What is that? Maybe it just needs a little bit of that action. Yeah. Something's going on over here. It sounds pretty dramatic, but I don't know what it is. I guess this is just a cute little room to duck into in the event of a big robo boy coming after me. Oh boy, somebody shat all over this place. I'm glad I'm an engineer and not like a janitor or something. They're gonna have a heyday or something. Oh yeah, long hallways. I remember I ran in here. I turned in this way or something. Something or other. Oh, there's a boy. Is he an active boy or... No, he's not an active boy. He's not moving. There's an active boy. Oh, see, because you can't see his core, that means that he cannot be stopped. He's basically a Terminator or some such. Alright, so all you really gotta do is you walk in here, crouch down, and wait a little bit. I don't think he even comes this way, actually. I might just be looking like a fool right now. Can I lean? Can. Yep. Seems I came down this way for no reason. Speakers and these robots. Oh. Fella just shut down right there. I read something before, like only one of them can be active at a time. That can't be true. Because in the last play session, I remember there being a couple of them moving around. Shoot, I don't exactly remember what I'm supposed to be doing right now. I'm gonna keep it a stack. I better go check my list of objectives on the projector wall. And I only know about the one here. I think the other one might be toward the beginning of the level or something. I'm catching that vocal tick every time I do it now too. I didn't realize I said it was something so many times until literally about 5 minutes ago. Alright, let's joust these tasks. Okay, so I still gotta... Utilizing the UltraView module on the ASN might help gain access. Okay. Don't necessarily know what that means. With K's ID and the UltraView module, all necessary components have been collected to gain access into the ASN and shut it down. Okay. And that would be... Okay, when the flashlight's on, I can do this. Yeah, that's the ASN module. Turns off my flashlight, and I can look a little closer at it. I remember there being, yeah, there's some blood that trails over that way, towards the wall or whatever. See that? That was an expert substitution right there. Instead of something, I said whatever. I am a maestro. This thing is just going crazy with sounds. Why is this big spinning ball going so wild? I'm not exactly sure if it's supposed to be making all those sounds, but I'm gonna say probably not. Either way, I probably just have to go back the way I came, get into the anal substitution network or whatever it is, and shut it down. Oh, this is pleasant. I'm distracted. Oh, Christmas, could you imagine? Oh, shoot. Oh, no, what happened to you, I see? Oh, gosh. I think I hear a ne'er-do-well, but he's... Oh, yeah, there he is. Hey, buddy. How's it going? I think he sees me. Let me just do a little alley-oop. Oh, that's the wrong button. There we go. Get a load of this guy. I'm over here. You got it, I see. I see what you're talking about. Don't worry, I'm too fast when I run. Oh, the Mega Zone. This place is cool. That's where I played all those sweet games. I don't know, this is like a lot of open corridors. And I can run pretty fast. Is there really any danger? Oh shoot. The man has located me. I must evacuate. Luckily he is slow as all get out. I wonder if it's just like back over there. Like behind his other friend there. That is one slow fella. I'll run loops around him before he does anything. I'm gonna guess it's probably back over this way. Aha! That was probably correct. Yeah, I see you. And you see me. We're a happy family. You have an orb? No. Alright, well that complicates things. I really wish you had an orb, buddy. It would have made things a lot easier on my end. Exit shutters. I can't speed read when you're think-clomping around it, buddy. It is one at a time. Oh, hell yeah. That's important intel. What if I just... You see me, but you can't reach me, can you? What can you do now? What's your next option, buckaroo? That's right. He's got no choice. Because he doesn't have projectile weapons. Like I do. Alright. So yeah, that one thing that said that only one of them can move at a time was correct. Must have been my ears jerking me around when I thought I heard two going at once. John's, what is that? Office. It's like cursive F's in the middle of normal script. Alright. I think I already saw that and did that. Because I looped back quite a bit here. Namely because I'm pretty sure I gotta deal with those shutters or something. They had so much fun with this sound design, I can tell. Alright, buckaroo's right there. We'll do a sneaky little save. Bing bong boop. Alright. So Chumsley's right over there. I can get around him if I really need to. Keep shorting. Can we restart here and then open it via security office in the back of the megazone? I see. Oh no, he's too stupid. He doesn't know I'm here. I gotta go to the office in the megazone, huh? There he goes. Shit, I don't remember what the code was. And they can't write it here, that would be way too convenient. Alright, Megazone's not too far. Alright. I gotta get a code at the Megazone. I should have paid more attention and then kept it in my memory for over a week. It hasn't been over a week. It's been about a week. Oh shoot, we got fish? Oh, never mind, we don't have fish. Well, this is the next best thing, honestly. It's whatever, I suppose. So the game was going easy on me before when it gave me all these fellas that, frankly, can be stopped utterly. No issues. Now it presents me these unstoppable boys. Fucking James Franco over there just standing at the end of the hall. What is there to be done? He's gonna activate once I move past him. I guess I moved past him. What is this? It's too bad I'm a software engineer and not like a hardware engineer. What does this fucking UltraView thing even do when it comes to stuff like monitors and whatnot? Can I just... No, let me just... Ah! It's like a cheat code. Okay, so it's... just to be sure. That it? Alright, cool. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's how you do it. All I had to do was think about it a little bit more and get intimidated by a robot. Can I... what is a fellow like me supposed to do about this? Okay. Do I climb in? Can I climb in? May I? Well, it does not seem that this is the answer. Is there a box that I shoot? Do I shoot the box? I don't think I can interact with this in a way that vaults this. I can stand on my tippy toes. Maybe I just shoot it. With my other bit. Well, now that didn't seem to do much of dang gone anything. Can I lean through here? I can lean through here. Can I lean through here in a way that matters? Sounds like that did it. But maybe it didn't do anything, and that might have just been a coincidence. Well, it said exit shutters relay box. Okay, well, it's got two things there. Maybe I shoot it twice. No, I don't think that did anything, actually. Well, hell in a handbasket. Now I have to go get more charges for my dang little doohickey. I really thought I was onto something there, but bro was onto nothing. Luckily I got one of these. Just kind of sitting right there. Okay. Maybe I need to, yeah. Alright, then a little... I don't see how this would help in any way, shape, or form. But I already shot it twice. So I'm kinda... Did I shoot the wrong thing, maybe? I just kinda aimed for the main thing there, the little screen. I don't know if that even did anything. I got more charges, so it's not like I can't just do it again. Let's just repeat my mistakes until something at the wall will stick. No, I don't think it did anything that time either. It's a good thing that this ASN stuff is like really incompetent. Otherwise I'd be in trouble. As long as it's just a little more incompetent than I am, I can manage. Yeah, that's a relay box. It's exit shutters relay box. Maybe shooting it once already did the trick and I just have to go find the exit shutters? I don't know, it didn't really... I mean, I got the kind of idea a little bit that maybe it did something. Might as well save, since it almost feels like I did something. Alright, so exit shutters, huh? I don't believe that those are even over here, but... yeah, this is a nothing. It's a whole nothing over here. I'll have to go back to where the scary but there's guys. Isn't that what I'm trying to open right there? Well, this is troubling, isn't it? Excuse me. It really does not seem like I opened much of anything at all. I managed to open that door. Yeah, you can't do anything now, buddy. You don't know how to prone. I remember... Oh. Okay. Was I hit with an electromagnetic ray? That was cutscene pain. What happened there? Okay. Well, I've already been in this room, so what was that about? Is it my John exposure? I'm not entirely sure what that meant, but here we go, I guess. Let's look all around for the John juice. No. Who's this guy? So I remember I went over here and I did all this stuff already. Oh. Okay. Alright, yeah, I get it. You're probably fed up with all my hacking and whatnot. Which is to say, just retrieving access codes and opening doors normally and such. I get it. Good stuff. Alright, well, I have opened the exit door. Ah. The monitors are getting pissed off at me. It's like all my constant tampering with things. Listen, buddy, I'm a software engineer. It's pretty much my job to tamper with things. It's like all I do. Usually I just call it fixing stuff, but normally I just reboot the device. Oh, I'm being sent down a path here. Luckily, I'm good at linear paths. I know how to hold W. I kind of get the idea of what we're going to be doing here. Oh, now that was just cruel. They threw my buddy to the ground. I don't much care for that at all. I did it. To be completely honest, I'm surprised any progress is happening at all. I tend to just kind of bumble my way into the solution sometimes. Oh! Oh no. Is there anything I can do? I'm sorry, friend. Ah, cripes, I didn't do anything. I really just can't help you. Oh. Just reduce, reuse, recycle. Anything? Oh. Man. My poor little fella's All spelunkered. I gotta get out of here. Oh, jeez, that poor fucking guy. I love that little guy. That was probably my favorite guy I've seen so far. Oh no! The electromagnetics hitting me in the brain hole. Ah, jeez. Hate when this happens.
Days pass, but nothing changes. It's like time forgot to take me with it.
Well, gosh, fella, that sure is concerning. I realize I forgot to, this is probably important. I should do the thing where I change the stuff. Yeah, it is. Okay. Alright, fantastic. So this game, I would recognize it as art. Probably should have the thing in the thing correctly thinged. Such it is, so it is. So fucked up that the priority seating is like, yeah, just sit on this iron bar, dude. Much more comfortable than a chair. What do I know? My legs and back still work, so I got nothing really to say about it, I suppose. I hope I don't have any more crazy episodes as a ghost, because I still don't have a shadow. Or I suppose in general. Not sure exactly where I was going. Better shut down the ASM, but I don't know exactly how I'm supposed to do that. Maybe just shoot my gun at it. That tends to fix things. Oh. I'm back here. How'd I get into the car? Well, I suppose I better leave then. I'm pretty sure I was heading back. Wasn't that the whole point? So I passed out in here and just waddled my way into the tram and didn't go anywhere? Is that where we're at? Alright, well, let me check my tasks here. Probably the same stuff. Uh-huh. Yep. Okay, so... what exactly... Alrighty. I suppose we head to the living quarters. I think this is a detour anyway. Or something. Now wouldn't you believe it? I made it in one piece. I wonder if this place still looks like shit. So far, yep. Oh, it could be worse. was trying to get in somebody's off. Well, this will be a bit of an issue, won't it? Hang on, let me do a little. I don't know if this will have anything to do with it. I think it's just the door, really. Oh, the little guy. Let's do his biohazard bags. That's lovely. I wish I could keep one of those guys in my pocket or like a keychain or something. You know what? I don't know why I thought that would do anything. This definitely won't, but I'm gonna look at it. Yep. Made it purple. Well, if I can't use the elevator, was there any reason to even come back here at all? You know what? I'm starting to think that there was no reason to come back here at all. How's this ultraview thing supposed to get me into the ASN anyway? It just makes it so I can look at stuff through a black light. There's no comb anywhere in here. So exactly what am I supposed to do with that information? Alright, shoot. And perhaps I was not supposed to come here at all. Do I go back in? I thought I came back here because I was going someplace. Oh, to be lost in the Nostromo. I guess I could go back. I mean, since it didn't take me anywhere. I'll just go to the gateway. That's where ASN is. I guess that makes sense. Probably. Who's to say? Probably someone who beat the game already. That couldn't be me. Otherwise, I'd be speedrunning this right now. Like the wind, bullseye. Ah, yes. I love my oppressive, evil voices telling me welcome to the place you're at. It's so nice. Alright, well I gotta find ASN and tell it to shut up. Or I suppose I could get lost more, if that's even possible. No, that's right, the little metal detector. I'm a very metallic person. I'm actually 80% lead. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to go this way, but I have no real way of knowing. So my brain don't work so good. It's probably this way then. Something tells me. I could run, but I like to savor the atmosphere. No, I'm not in any hurry. Oh, now I know what you are. Then I feel so bad for their misuse of your body. It's a lot of sound effects, bud. You can just say thanks. Alright. There's is that it? Or do I look like a fool? I am a fool. I could have looked one more time, but I wanted to see if I could get it in one. Ah, jeez. It starts with a 3, you silly bean. That's probably more like it. There we go. Can I get another 10 sound effects signifying that this is all good? A, E, I. I'm not John, no. I'm not K either. You got it, buddy. Working on it. I don't like it, but you're the one asking. I got you. I don't feel good about it. I actually feel very bad about that. Did it work? Seems like it. Alrighty. Well, I guess we're moving. Oh. And there's no going back. That's exciting. Yep. Oh. Yikes. Sir, you had a mischief. Let me shed some light on you. Oh, gosh. Hang on. I had to degauss for a second so I could look at you a little better. I sure did. Is this John?
I tried.
Yeah, it's John.
I tried to reach you. Yes,
Okay,
please.
if you do.
It's beautiful. Like you.
Well, that's probably about a medium concerning, I suppose. There's some kind of magnetic interference over here. Well, alright then. This is going some kind of way. Alright, so we just gotta shut the bastard down now, yeah? Mm-hmm. This seems important. see terminals. Those are the little battery repositories. This seems like a big deal. Like perhaps it's the main goal I've been given. That would be weird though. That would make this only like a 3-hour game or so. I don't want to approach that quite yet. I'm gonna get a lay of the land here. Yep, as expected. I'm going to assume there's another one over there. Appears so. Yep. I see. This is looking like a run to each terminal and do a certain thing kind of scenario. There's 3 of them. Looks to be it. Probably gonna have to shoot these with my gun module. Yeah, it's just the assumption I'm making right now. This one's red over here. Is it because there's a ne'er-do-well? I'm gonna take a sidelong glance. This appears to be the starting point of this whole procedure. Stop helping life, stop broken, helping life, helping broken, broken, protect. Okay. Let me read the logs then. Moderate lunar quake protocol initiated. Lunar quake perimeter check report and video submitted. Lunar quake perimeter check 42 report and video reviewed and saved in confidential storage. Review perimeter check.mov. Review contaminant detected unknown. Fucking charm. Initiate containment and resource conservation protocol. Okay, well, I get it. Yeah, that would be me, I guess. It's making moves. I don't know exactly what it's doing, but it's doing something. Continue. Then you, right? Did I move too hastily? It would seem so. My mistake. I apologize. What else did you need? A16, A15, A10. Okay. Are these the ones? Well, this seems concerning. Oh. Ah, geez, a light show? Is my favorite band about to start playing? Is this the boss fight? Is epilepsy? What is happening? I hope it's not trying to mask the robot's approach. That would be unfortunate. Okay, so I gotta find the things while it plays these crazy, kooky sounds. Alright. That's probably what this'll do. It's going absolutely ballistic. I think it said something about A15. Let me check again. Only certain ones need to be raised. Only the following nodes are... Make sure only the following are noted. Alright, so A16, A5, A10. Alright, so... That's A3, A16. Okay. Wasn't another one like A5? Let me check again. Yes, it was. It's A4 right there. Here's A5. And the other one was A10. I remember that. Because my brain is not so small that I forget something like that. Alrighty, buckaroo. I probably don't want to be around when whatever that is comes out, but I guess I can look at it. What consequence does death hold to me? Yeah. Once the core is exposed, use relevant card to overload it. That sounds like an unnecessary thing, actually. But okay. So I gotta shoot these? Is that what that said? I have to shoot these nodes? Operate both manual release switches to expose the core. Alright, you got it. Hup, 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 hup. Don't worry, I got the other one. It's right here. You gotta operate this one too. Well, you're gonna let me. There we go. This thing is screeching, and it needs to stop. Alright, the light from Jesus has come through. Let's expose this bad boy. Good night, sweet prince. Such a drama queen. What, did I just get one of Voldemort's Horcruxes? What the fuck was that? Is that a ruin fragment? What am I doing out here? I no more ammo. Luckily, Jesus is lighting my way. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to see this big, cool ball. Oh. What's going on over here? Lots of fish. Or at least one of the fake ones.
I bloomed gently, hoping something might answer. Did it find you?
I don't think so. Oh.
This is your initial and preferably final point of reintegration.
It's blue out there. Go on.
Returning from the canal can be unyielding, unforgiving, and disorienting. Take a moment to gather yourself and embrace your surroundings.
Could have put this wallpaper on a little better.
Breathe. Listen.
This could have been an email.
Thank you for your continued
Okay. Can I save my game? Alright. I couldn't tell you why that was satisfying, but it sure was. Okay. Well, I shut down the thing. I mean, supposedly. I'm not entirely sure how effectively autonomous I am. That's a long hallway. There's a smaller hallway over here. I sure did. Oh. This is mildly concerning. Now I want to go through the blue hallway and see what's going on. Is anything going on? Well, let's just double back real quick. Alright, blue hallway, show me your splendor. Huh? Oh, you got leaky pipes? Oh, that's not good. Last thing you want is anything leaking. Cool. The canal. Interesting. So I come out here. It's like I'm out in the space zone. Okay. That's cool, I suppose. I guess I'll go back to the narrow path now that I have loaded my gun with some battery juice. Oh, jeez. That's embarrassing. Kiss the wall. Alright. Obviously that is a way to go. Well, had I wanted more of these, I could have just walked over here. It's a good thing there's a tree here. Otherwise... So if the ASN's shut down, are there still robots? I think it'd be kind of cool if there were. Don't know what the explanation would be, but...
This is Dr. Weber, clinical psychologist for prison. Today is the 8th of September, 1978, 11:28 LTC. The canal's influence is undeniable. They are essentially unraveling.
Oh, like me, probably?
An unusual series of effects, both remarkable and concerning.
Sounds like me.
I suspect I will soon follow.
Oh.
Until then, I remain committed to my work, observing and documenting the canal's effects on personnel in the ward.
Alright. You probably had time to read this in the time that it took. I also read it. And that's that. Just soak all this in. Ah, we got a Five Nights at Freddy's power usage system. So if I try to do all of those, I doubt I need all of those, but it's letting me, so I'm gonna do all of them. I don't see a single reason why not. There was a crawly bit before. Now I still got K's identification card. I guess I need to upgrade my security. I'm definitely not getting into prong 1 at this rate. Not with that high level of security. See a savey poo over there. So what are my objectives now? I see. We're going home. Oh, I see. I see. I gotta manage what goes where and what does what. Okay. Alright. Well, looks like I gotta start upgrading my security. I suppose I could wonder where I am, but I'm probably deep in my own psychesia. Alright. What do we got here? From Henry Becker. Matthew, can you believe it? Ann said they're running additional tests on the scoop samples, and she'll know more later. We need to get out there. The canal has so much more to tell us. Are you ready? You kidding? I'm more than ready. I don't think we can get an experiment crew scheduled so soon after the sample collection mission. Most are assigned to sample tests in secondary rotation to stretch for coverage as it is. It'll be fine for just you and me to go for a few hours. We'll be tethered. We only need to get close enough for the imaging equipment to capture any potential visual distortions, movement of moon rocks, clouds of regolith, or anything else out of the ordinary. Let's plan for 6. See you then. To all crew. Hello, family. The time has finally come to answer the call. We're now ready to embark on our journey to research what beckoned us here. The canal. Before we set out, let's meet in the arbor at 9 for breakfast so we can gather around a piece of our old home. In our new home. Alright. What you got, diary? I think we brought something back with us from the canal. I understand these are not my assigned duties, but I had to document my findings. It has hair, it metabolizes, and based on the print, appears to be rather large. It's me. Please review the markings video I recently compiled. Today I woke up with a heavy weight on my chest and I couldn't breathe. Moments later it lifted as if something was laying on me. Is this a warning? Does it know I've been observing it? I don't know. See it? Prison. Okay. Oh. The cursor off the screen. Oh, dang it. So Shaq is on the moon? We got into the graphite pencils. Okay, so that's hair, so it can't be Shaq. Pooped all over the floor. Huh. Well, that was cool. There's some kind of big guy. Henry loves that big guy. I don't blame him, honestly. Alright, so this thing's a power hog. Who needs it? You know? I need to get this shit all open. I don't need to use a lift yet, so I don't think I do. I don't think I can use this. I can! Well, that's nice. I'm like a little puppy dog. Using my doggy door. Why is this place so labyrinthine? What is the purpose of this? Is this a door I can go through? No, it's not. I'm clumping. I'm telling you, I'm clumping. Clumping my way to the next area. Wherever it is. Probably where the light is. There's another door there. Okay. Well. As much as I adore crawling through concrete, just push my face into this bad boy and mosey on out of here. Okay. Oh, sorry, I wasn't listening.
It searches for something.
Oh. Oh. I thought we were just dealing with robots. That sounds like a cryptid. A space cryptid. Which we call aliens, usually. Incident report. Unsalvageable data. Video canal survey footage. 1A. 1977-12-12. Both video and photographic documentation were taken over the 4 hours of the canal exploration. Upon viewing the data, it was discovered the video recorded on DVC has significant interference. James Mason, in brackets engineering technician, is working on restoring as much of the video and audio as possible. Wow. Good for him, I guess. Hope it works out. Interface module manual. This module is designed to interface with terminals and doors. It offers a new and streamlined security process. Operating sequence. Point. Await check. Engage operation. Work the module directly at the desired screen. Wait for the confirmation via on-screen visual feedback. Do not proceed without a positive check signal. Operate the terminal function once the check is confirmed. Warning, do not activate this module function while pointing at a person's eyes. It may cause severe ocular damage. Okay. On-screen interference has been reported during its usage here on the moon. Please report any anomalies you may notice to the on-site technical team. The active function requires 1/15th, parenthetical 1/15th, of total battery capacity. 15? Alright, we got a new module, buddy. And we got a big boy, too. Alright, so... Ah, I turned it off. Dingus. Alright. Point it. Oh, it's a camera, too. Okay, that's cool. I like that. Alright, the archive is inactive again. Did that turn off all the power stuff I had going on? Looks like it. Well, I'm gonna flip them back on, because I'm a stubborn son-of-a. Got the door reception at least. Alrighty. I don't need the lift yet. I still gotta look around here. We got Commons 1. Now we're talking. Alrighty. So is this next threat not a robot? Can I interface with this? I can! Oh, that's nice. Have an interface with a cat. This should allow me to continue the archive boot process. Yep. Sure should do that. We'll reactivate that one thing. Out here opening doors like crazy. Oh, that's where the poop was. Oh, geez, I stepped in it. Oh, wow, I smeared it around, too. I mean, I guess it's kind of hygienic to pick a corner, but this isn't much of a corner as much as it is like a doorway. Can't really give props for that, I'm afraid. Kind of icky. Alright, this is security level 3? Yeah, I don't have that shit. I can't go to prom 1 yet. I only got level 1, I think. This. These doors are crazy. I thought I saw them in the films. I could pick up and put in my pocket. So I'm going to guess my next foe is going to be some kind of organism. It's real big and lumbering. And yeah, something like that. I gotta go reactivate those doors, but I'm gonna move really fast when I do it. I am speed. Yeah, I gotta go back in this bad boy. Door systems, door imaging, and the archives. You. Enable to yeah. Booting. Oh. Server. I have to get the servers active. And then I can reboot the dang thing. Fair enough. I better go find these dang servers. Hopefully it just stays like that until I get back. I'll save again, because I love saving so fucking much. It's one of my favorite things to do. Outside of running and taking cute little pictures. How do they grow a tree here on the moon? Magical dirt? Wow, hey, look at this. There's all kinds of shit here. Like a hallway, there's a bucket, there's these things. I'll take one. Yum yum. Oh, there's a thingy. I can't reach it through these bars because they're so fucking big. Strong. I can't get to echography. So I have my things back on. I could reach those, I bet. Alright, well let's go down this big scary hallway. Hang on. Wait. Oh, I can just use the flashlight. That's nice. Imaging 2. Well, I don't have the tech ready for imaging 2. I'm an imaging 1 kind of guy, and I'm barely there. What's going on over this way? Not much. Oh, another one of these. Well, that's nice. Hope they're not too expensive. Oh, hell. I'll do door imaging 2 first and get all the goodies out of there, and then I'll go to echography. Echography? The path. Well, that sounds important, but that's exactly why I don't want to open that up yet. Is that more poop? Oh, goodness. Never noticed until I've already stepped in and smeared it all around. What you gotta say to me, Imaging 2? This is just the other side of that one spot. Guess that's what it looks like to me. That's not good. Systems. Oh, jeez. Well, that's fine, I suppose. It's a nice little shorty cut. My screen's gonna be all bonered. That's fine. I was not expecting to get to the core of the ASM that fast, I'm gonna be 100% honest. Where is it? We need to... yeah, servers. Just looking for one of these bad boys. And you know what? I'm even gonna save again. Because that's just the kind of guy I am. This imaging 1, I was over here. Head right back in. Not that I really need to now. I could probably go and turn off imaging 2. Open up that other thing. Whatever it was. Do a little degaussing. We degauss a little around these parts. Little thingy.
not mere delusion.
Oh.
I've seen him.
Oh.
The interface module must be used. For reasons that remain obscure. This module sees that which the human eye cannot.
A big invisible guy.
Do bear in mind, he observes us as well.
Oh. Well, it's good that you got that message out and were able to hit send and keep it saved on there before you got turned into a pile of mushed peas. So you're telling me there's a big invisible asshole around here somewhere? And he's giving out free hugs? That's fucking cool. I guess I should be a little more paranoid than I am, but that's just not the kind of fella I be, you know? It's just not that big a deal, I think. Like, does it really matter until he mushes you? I don't think so. Like, is he over there? Doesn't look like it. Cool, though, that they had an invisible big boy. I don't know what way I would have gone with it, but I think invisible big boy is pretty cool. I probably don't need either of these. Let's see what happens when it shuts the door. Alright, well, let's get that one open. I'm not going in the path. You said it. I don't think I have this. Yeah. It was worth a shot, though. I mean, kinda. I need to upgrade my cool little thing that gives me the okay to shoot pictures of these bad boys. It's good to know now that the door gets shut whenever I turn those things off. So I gotta keep imaging 1 on. I could turn echography off. I might as well go do that real quick. Lickety split. Fast as the flash. I am speed. No need to keep that on if I can't even frickin' go in there, you know what I mean? Shoot. Powers down the door, and when a door is powered down, it also shuts itself. Unlike Five Nights at Freddy's, where if you power down the doors, they open. Do I have all the things activated over here? I probably don't need this anymore. No, I do. I need a way to get to echography. Need all those on right now. Alright, well there's a bunch of places I haven't ventured over that way. But you know me. There's a save button I'm gonna fillet. There it is. Alrighty, buckaroo. Now, there's a bunch of ways over there I could go. Wait, doesn't. Oh, there's a thing in there. Oh, shoot. I almost didn't notice that completely. Alright, what you got? James was right. I saw it too. Is there an issue with the interface module software? There has to be a logical reason behind it. It's no software anomaly. It's here, in the ward, watching us. Been monitoring all the areas with the interface module. It's the only way to see it. Whatever it is tall. Okay. Seeing movement. Hi, Sophia. I've been seeing some odd images on my cat screen using the interface module. Looks like something walking by. Maybe it's all this DVC footage I've been scrubbing through. Still works, but I don't want it to cause permanent burn-in or cause any issues with any door access. Mind testing it and giving me a loaner for the time being? To all crew. After the incident in the canal, a new safety protocol has been put into place. All further travel to the cave must be in tubes with a required tether between pairs. No entry into the canal is permitted until more studies are completed. We're all understandably feeling multiple emotions right now. Please reach out to me or Judith if you need anything. Does that include Tall Guy? Does he also get to reach out? Where is Tall Guy anyway? Apparently he likes to watch. Is that the deal? That's his whole thing? I don't know. So there's a big invisible guy. There's a table I can hide under. I see. Interesting. Yeah, I got no way of knowing when this dude's nearby. Unless he makes sounds, that would be pretty helpful. I'd really appreciate it if he made sounds. What was that? Hair. Cool. This is the bathroom. Oh, we got a puzzle. Alright. This opens the shutters here. And that leads me somewhere. I like the song coming from deep within the bathroom. It's pleasant. I don't know why there's a bathroom hallway. It's kind of strange. Let's see what's going on over here. We've got a corpse zone. Like feelers or something? Looks like it's turning them into mush. I'm going to take a wild guess that I probably don't want to touch that dang stuff. Clothes there, and I guess there was once a dude. Now there is no longer. Prong 2. Imaging 2, lift servers, prong 2. We do prong 2. I mean, it would be really cool if the big guy was just hanging out around somewhere. I get the feeling he's probably a lot more hostile. Yeah, who's to say? Ow. Well, I'm not even gonna bother with that then. Let's turn that right back off. Lift servers are 6 bars. Need the door systems in general. Keeping that on. But alright, let's do some more exploring. Turning the wires can't be too bad, right? So if I snap a picture of it, that'll probably blind it. It's my assumption, based on nothing really, but if it has eyes and it can see. 23 August 1978. To conduct the canal sample collection at the entrance of the canal. Core tube and surface specimen collection complete with incident. Videographic and photographic documentation complete with incident. Discovery is new specimen. Alright. Crew tested multiple samples collected during the canal exploration mission. Test for sample 3476 detected assemblages of sterane biomarkers. This is proof of ancient life on the moon. Samples collected at the same area of sample 3476 are being allocated to undergo further tests and radiocarbon dating. Oh, that's exciting. Aside from the fact that clearly it's shitting all over the walls and killing everybody, that's pretty exciting otherwise. And doing whatever this is. So I guess that's not hair. I shouldn't assume things, but... oh, hey. I want to reflect on my actions and thoughts. However, this place, the canal, it means something. Something significant. Concerned, James has been quite withdrawn lately. I know we are all going through something, but I haven't seen him in days. James has lost it. He locked himself in the vestibule and even set up a strange code system using the keypad in the restroom. Try to track his movements so we can gain access to the vestibule. There's only one left in the ward with security level 2. Any findings will be sent to the archive terminal for everyone to access. Well, can't get to that. Hi, Callie. Someone isolated themselves in the vestibule and reset the codes. I think it might be James in there, but he's not answering. I haven't been able to do a manual override of his security level 2 action, so we're all locked out. Your tether partners, right? He mentioned anything to you after the last time you were on the moon's surface? Apparently not. Need your help. Judith. Concerned about James. He started to spend a lot of time in the vestibule recently, and now he's locked himself in there. Hasn't responded to anybody, and Polly can't override the code. We used to do puzzles together at downtime when we were in mission training. I'll see if I can take a few guesses at figuring out the code. I'll need your help if we do get the door open. I'm not sure of his mental state. Are you free in the next hour? Sure thing, I'll meet you at your terminal. Okay, well, as for the code, I could probably just do my little scanny-do. Oh, hey, another thing. I already got those, so... alrighty, where was the bathroom again? I'll just wander until I find it. That works out. That's where that is. That's prong 2 or something. There's level 3 access. I think this is bathroom adjacent. I'm in the vicinity of bathroom right now. Servers. Oh, well, I gotta find the thing for the door, I guess. Do you think was the first one? Yeah, this just goes back. Alright. I like soaking in the atmosphere, but it's time to move. Yeah. Here we go. Alright, so is this puzzle going to be really easy? Let's find out. Guess not. I mean, that was a reasonable assumption. Then again, maybe he wiped it on the wall in jizz or something. Okay, well there's a triangle. That's exciting. Oh. Oh. Okay. Well, I was on the right track, but okay, so we got a triangle, which is 3. Okay. Okay, so there's a triangle. Not sure. Okay, well. It's something. It's probably more, just gotta follow the goop. Okay, well. Goop just leads to the bathroom. Oh. Okay. That's it. Apple tree showing some pizza inside. Yeah, the apple tree. If that's out in the main area, that's water levels of apples. Water ratings are good. I don't think this is important. Okay. Diary, yes. I don't understand. One minute I was working with the annex, working with the EL9 disinfectant, and the next I'm sitting in the past, just staring toward the canal. The significance of where we are is as fascinating as it is terrifying. Are we a disturbance in the ecosystem here? All of us, even the apple tree. This place was never meant to be our home. Nope. Perhaps the canal is exhibiting some type of lure that triggers something in our olfactory, visual, and auditory senses. Maybe it coaxed Edith, Matthew, and probably Ken to enter it. If that is the case, I wonder if we can imagine ourselves as part of the nutrient cycling of an ecosystem. If we were to offer up parts of ourselves, would that be enough to satiate the cycle? Nope. Gotta get big tall guy now. Is this the door to the canal, or looks big and important? And we're back. We are so back. Prong 1. Lift entrance. Because prong 1 doesn't really get me anywhere. Fucking level 2. I gotta go into the bathroom. This was prong 1, which requires level 3 bullshit. Which I ain't even got to. I gotta get into the bathroom via the codes. I can't wait to forget all of this information next time I play this game. Yep. Anyway. Yep. Okay, that'll be enough for tonight. Don't worry about my save progress. I've got a bunch of it. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. It'll do. Kick it to the end screen. That game's cool. I should run more just to figure all that stuff out. That'll do it. I'm sleepy. Which is to say, I need to wake my ass up so I can get some more work done. It's only 10:41 after all. With that all being said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you